Welcome. I don't even know what to say anymore because I'm running around. I have a busy day. I've been teaching since and that's part of the reason why I'm not doing videos. I haven't done a lot of videos because I'm literally teaching, I swear to God, 13 to 14 hours a day. It's fucking insane. It's great. I love it. I mean, but I'm starting at 9 and finishing at 11 every night. It's crazy. And you'd think without eating, I would lose weight, but of course not. Somehow I find a way to eat dinner 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Last night I ate dinner at 1:30 in the morning. I had to go into the city after I taught. But guys, welcome on. Hold on, Billy. Boom, are you done? Boom. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, I tell everyone, got to do the ethics. You got to read that on that ethics shit. The last thing you do is read that ethics. Boom. I love it. That's awesome. I'm very happy for you. That's awesome. And keep that in mind. I tell everyone the 63, they definitely ask a lot of ethics stuff. Okay. Tammy, I agree. I thought you guys did well. You were rocking it. You guys are going to nail this thing when you take this. And then when she takes the test on Saturday, make sure you sit with her after she passes. And Kat, make sure you sit with Kat and get her. Okay. And just talk to her. Okay. Marlene, it's been forever. How are you? How's everything going? I love it. Emily, how are you doing? Dave, oi. Okay. Most simple. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like them. That's awesome. Oh, you got to do the insurance. Don't worry about it. Billy, don't sweat it. I appreciate it. All I ask, Billy, is just share my shit, right? Share my shit. That's all I ask. Just share my shit around. I appreciate the money, but okay, I think we're good. I think we're back. Okay. Just next time I'm in Minnesota, where in Minnesota are you? Okay. Boom. Where in Minnesota, wherever in Minnesota you are, come out, I'll get a drink. Okay. Boom. I know, Emily. I love it. That's awesome. Hold on. Let me get to this shit. Okay. Rodriguez. Boom. I love it. Big fucking step, my man. Big fucking step. I swear to God, it is a big ass fucking step. I swear to God. Okay. It's always the hardest to get that first one down. And Billy, I appreciate it. Boom. Wait, what did most simple say? Okay, good. By the way, I'm glad they're helping you. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Button basher. I'll get there. Button basher must be a gamer, huh? Okay. Yeah. Look, Tyler. I'm glad you're liking them. I think they're good. Okay. Whoa, Chen Hassan. I'll have to remember that. Okay. Now, is that up north? Kaki, how are you? Is that up north Minnesota where I won't go because it's fucking cold? I'm trying to go south. So, by the way, Billy, come to New York City. We'll hang out. I'll get you on the floor or something like that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, JJ, I think you're in good shape. Hold on. Let me get on this. Okay. And Tyler, yeah, I'd love that. That's awesome. Just keep at it. We're going to get you through the options. That's great. Hold on. Boom. Patrick, I love it. Hope you're killing it. I hope you're absolutely fucking killing it. Okay. Just let me get to that. John, how's the situation? I just had somebody. Oh, Billy just took it. I had somebody else took it yesterday. Same thing. Make sure. Look, you got to study everything, but make sure you get the timing down. You want to be doing your test in about an hour, and then you want to make sure you get the ethics down. Okay, I tell everyone you got to read that ethics shit. You got to read the ethics and prohibited activities. Just like Billy said, it is okay. Boom. Okay. Where are we? Here we go with the question. Okay, before we get to that question, since you're on here, we got to talk about a couple of things, right? One, I'm here to help you. I do tutoring, like I said, all day long. If you need my help, series7exam.org. You can see that. I'm a greedy bastard. I'm expensive because I also have someone that's really good. Michael Weiss over at series7examtutor.com. Michael Weiss is about half the cost. He's really good at the 65 and 66. He charges about half of what I do, and he's really good. He definitely could charge more. But I guess he's happy with where he is. I'm just greedy. Okay. Mark, don't go down that road. I don't think they're going to be there. I don't know, but I assume that they're not, that they're regulated, that they're not trying to get you. Okay. I mean, they want people registered. Literally, they do. Okay. Yes, Ashley, I can do that. So let me get on this one. Okay. Tyler, that's all. So here's the thing. If you go on my options videos, I can handle basically any option question. Any question you get in an exam, my way does. But here's the thing. If you like the T-charts, don't use my way. I think my way is way easier to learn and better. But if you're good with the T-charts, why fuck with it? Why take something that's working and then go, I'm going to tinker with it and get rid of it? Maybe just use my spreads and straddles way. I don't like the T-charts because a lot of people find out they can't figure out whether it's a gain or loss that well. And what happens is, okay. See, it's funny, Kaki. It's funny now you're doing it. What used to be Amy. Every time I came on, they asked, I'll do it, Kaki. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple people. And like I said, I have somebody at NASA said she's been there 2-3 years and she's watched the audits. People come in request and they actually go over it. Okay. Yeah, I know. It doesn't take that long. I go too quick. I try to you have to make sure you don't do it in the first 30 seconds. Okay. So a couple other things. Free shit, right? You got Brandon Riff. You got Susie Edwards. You got Dean over on the other channel. You got Notman's doing stuff. Okay, all that shit. So now, also remember, I have memberships that are awesome. We got Facebook. Okay, so now the thing is, the Facebook group is freaking awesome. It's free. It's like crowdsourcing your learning. It's not just you. This way, you're not alone. People post. There's like 4,500 people in there. I bet you there's 1,800, 2,000 there still active. Okay, Brendan, we're gonna nail it. Boom. We're gonna get you done with this, right? Okay. So now, if you go to my Facebook group, it's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. You'll see it. FINRA Exam Prep. You type that in. They're so active. They're so helpful with each other. It's awesome. They have another group for it. They started a chat group called Newbies Overwhelmed with the Test. Okay. They boom, there you go, Rachel. I love it. That's awesome. I gotta make this bigger because I am just freaking blind. I'm gonna have to put on my junior soprano glasses. Let's see if I have them in here. Oh no, here they are. My junior soprano. Fuck. Let me see what happens if I reload it. Okay, all my questions are gone, so I'm back. See my junior soprano glasses. Oh, there they are. They're still up there. Okay, boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I know it fucking I swear to God, I called Fios. I'm getting it. I'm gonna put a fucking router up my ass and just have it there. So this way I don't do it. Okay. Now. Marin. Is that your name, Chichilling? Okay. Let me get on this. Okay, what affects the stock base? So let's do this, okay? Let's go. It's easier to say what doesn't, okay? So if you buy stock, there are 3 things that don't affect cost basis. 3 things. 1, cash dividend or dividend doesn't affect cost basis. 2, accrued interest doesn't affect cost basis. 3, covered calls. If you buy stock and sell a call, it does not affect the cost basis. If you buy stock and then you buy a put on a different day, they're treated as separate. If you buy stock and buy a put the same day, it is part of the cost basis because it's called a married put. Okay, that's where you are. So those are the big ones. The one you're gonna get is If you buy stock and then you buy a put after you on a different day, then it wipes out your holding period. Unless you buy it the same day or after a year and a day. Okay. If you get a what was the other thing I was going to say? I have the key one is this one. If you buy stock and sell a call, it does not affect your cost basis. Remember that. So if you buy stock at 20, and you sell a 50 call, a 25 call at 3, your cost basis is still 20. That does not change. Okay. Oh yeah, only if selling a put, no, because you wouldn't do it. But buying a put the same day would. Buying a put after that does not. But if you buy a put after, it's not considered the same position, but it wipes out your holding period. Okay. Marco. Okay. First of all, congratulations. Okay. That's an awesome one. Okay. Getting the 6 out of your way. Okay. Now the 63, it's right. Again, be nice to yourself. Okay. Kaden, how are you? Remember, keep yourself knowing that this is what I tried to do this video before. Where you are now is not where you're going to be in 2 weeks or a month. Okay. Where you are now is not where you are. So if you're struggling now, it's going to get better. I promise you, it's going to get better. Okay, Caden, how we doing? How's the studying going? Okay. Boom. You're probably okay. I would start. What you should do, take little mini quizzes on the lowest chapters. Let me catch up until I get there. Okay. JJ, you're in good shape. Okay. Let me get up to John Porter. Congrats. 63. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. And then we're going to get the 7. So I think you asked a question. Hold on. You got that one. Okay. Nope. No, because it's a different position. Hi, Ken, getting 80s and STCs, takes them before, getting 70, 65, 76 in Kaplan, but taking some twice. Okay. Awesome. That's awesome, Caden. Okay, yeah. So you're okay. Just keep adding knowledge. That's the key. You got to keep adding knowledge. That's what you have to keep doing. Okay. As long as you keep adding knowledge, okay. Roll back up, okay. Audra, I'll hit that one. There's no real number on that one. Okay. Oh God, Button Basher, you're in great shape. So JJ, you're fine. 65 because you're doing a different vendor, right? So you probably read the STC book, and if you're 65 to 76 that range, and you haven't read the Kaplan book, you're fine. Especially on you're gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, first thing you do, read the damn book, Emily. Just read the book. That's the first thing you should be doing. Just read that damn book. There's nothing you can do more than that, okay? That's like the first thing you should do before you do anything. People are going to tell you, oh, take a lot of tests, right? Don't do it. Don't take tests until you've read the book one more time. And remember, you got a 71. Do not think, oh, I only missed it by 1. That's all I got to do. That is a recipe for failure, okay? Okay. That's the recipe for disaster, for failure, just to think, oh, I need a couple percent. You got to cover everything. How are you on? You're taking the 7. How are you on options? Make sure you're good on that, okay? Whether it's my way or somebody else's way, I don't care. But make sure you're good on options. Not like perfect, but make sure you're solid, comfortable, okay? Comfortable with them, okay? That's all, okay? No, okay. No. Okay, so John, it's 2 different things, okay? Yes, Button, I can do that. Okay, so now, the broker deal, if you find my 63 cheat sheet, I go over it, but here's the deal. Broker dealers, 1 retail client, Leah Cook, that's awesome. I got to talk, after this, I got to talk about something I'm seeing on TikTok, which is just fucking insane. Okay, it's called NPC. It's like the weirdest thing. Now, if you are a broker dealer and you have 1 retail client, you have to register. If you're an IA and you have 5 retail, remember, this is with no office. If you have no office, even 1 retail client broker dealer has to register. On the IA side, it's more than 5. You're allowed up to 5 retail clients as an IA on the IA side. That's not a FINRA thing. That's the IA, okay? So the IAs are allowed five or less with no office, and they don't have to register. But broker-dealers, even one retail client, they have to register. Boom, okay. Boom, there you go, Marco. There you go, okay. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's amazing. So, so that's true. So if Achievable probably has a really good cheat sheet for this. I keep forgetting they do a good job with cheat sheets, okay. Boom, Emily, that's great. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You can, if you do my options, that's great. They'll explain it. But if you don't like that way and you do cheat charts, go for it. Like I'm telling the other guy, don't, if you like that way, don't go to mine. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, Button Basher, you're ready. If you're doing that shit on Notman Kaplan, if you're getting 70, remember, if you're getting literally 70 or higher on Kaplan, you have enough knowledge. Whether they're going to pass or not depends on how much you freak out during the exam, right? But it absolutely means you have enough knowledge to pass. Because here's the guys, this is the thing about this exam, okay? For 100%, the exam is more straightforward than the vendors, okay? Okay. It is absolutely more straightforward than the vendors, 100%. It's not easy. Remember that it's not easy. It's just more straightforward. And this is the other part. Don't look for goddamn tricks. That's where people go. I was taking exams. If there's an answer that's easy and you've read everything and it's it, take it. Don't look behind corners and look for tricks. There's going to be a couple tricky questions, but they're not really trying to kill you. I don't know if it's free, Emily. And Marco, I don't know if it's free. I know some of this stuff is free. Like you can hit, like if somebody shares a link in here, you can click on it and you get to it. But I don't know where it is. But it might be free. Okay. So yeah, I mean, as long as you're not looking for tricks, and as long as you haven't memorized all the answers, Button Basher, you're in good shape. Okay. Okay, there you go. That's it. There you go. Okay. What should I least study for the SIE? Hold on. Let's see. Achievable Series 63 cheat sheet. Let's see. Okay. And on that note, here, I just put the link in there, okay? I just put the link for the Achievable cheat sheet in there, okay? So, Marco, there it is. Now, since I'm going to use that as a segue, let's talk about Achievable. I fucking love them. And I'm telling you right now, I have a link in my description for them, and I have a discount code. But I'm telling you right now, even if you don't use mine, try them out. So go away from my link. Even if you don't want to give me a couple bucks, go out there. Screw you guys, but go out there and go try them. Okay, they give you a free trial. Go check them out. Go to Achievable. If you don't want to use my shit, go to achievable.me. Swear to God, they're so awesome. There's no one who teaches this shit better than them. Okay, other than me, but I mean, this thing, Brandon is an animal. Every day he's in the coffee shop writing questions and writing stuff. Okay. Well, James, I'll get to that. Okay. All I did was, they probably do, Google Series 7 dump sheet Achievable, see what shows up. This way you got to go there. Okay. So now you asked JJ, you said, what should you need study for? I'm not going to give you that because that's not a thing. Don't look for dates. Don't memorize dates for this and that. That's for sure. Like I said, look, I get these tests and I get like one or two wrong, right? On these. I'm not bragging. I should be fucking doing that. If it was a date test or a day, how many days for this and that, I wouldn't be doing this because I'd fail. I don't remember that shit. I learn it for the videos and then I blow it off. I don't worry about it because it's not really test. It's not a thing. You may get one or two test dates, but not enough to fail you. Okay. So what you should study, how about this, JJ? I'm going to do this way. What you should study the most is investment risks, which you should know, and what the register rep can and can't do. So that's like FINRA rules, FINRA prohibited activities for a register rep, all that shit. Okay. I'm trying to catch up to all the questions. Here we go. Hold on. Where are we? Oh, here we go. I'm catching. Oh, here we are. Okay. Ashley, here we go. Okay. Now, a collar is this. So we know, I've done this a million times. If you're long stock, there's only two options you can do. You can sell a call for income or buy a put for protection. Again, if I'm long stock, I can buy a put for protection and sell a call for income. I promise you, I will do the PGDM. I promise you. Okay. Now, okay. Yeah, there's Russian kids must eat snow. That's all on my videos. So here's the thing. So I'm long stock. I want to buy a put to protect me, but I don't want to pay for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell a call. Okay. Yeah, I can work on it. Okay. So now, but I got to know, do they want equity or SMA, right? So they want to know what the SMA is. When they say withdraw, they mean the SMA. And it's 10, 0, 3. It's probably 0. It's probably 0. But now, so let's say we're long stock. We sell a call for income. We buy a put for protection. So I'm going to buy a put, but I don't want to pay for it. So I'm also going to sell a call to bring in the premium to buy the put. So a collar is when you're long stock and you buy a put, but then you also sell a call to bring in the income to pay for it. And Emily, I'll go through the math on you. Okay. Again, if you like the T-charts, do them out. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of pay what they're worth, right? Yeah, you got to remember something. That's what broker dealers don't do that. Broker dealers are not jobs where they increase for inflation. They pay what they want to pay. Okay. And the thing is, if you true value, you'll get more. That's the thing. Okay. That's the thing is that what you can. I worked on the stock exchange as a trader on the floor for 20 years. And then I ran compliance for a prop trading firm for almost 6 years. And then I was tutoring at the end because it's a long story. Okay. Now, yeah, that's right. That's about right. I mean, but they move. I think you get you can, but you wouldn't. I mean, you would do that on a short position, John Porter, not a long position. I mean, you could. I'll get to them. I'm jumping around to there. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, they pay what they think they can get, right? They pay as low as they can, and that's where they go. So the thing is with Schwab and Fidelity, the pay is low, the benefits are good, and then you have a lot. I think you have a lot of room for improvement there. Okay, Matt, there's not going to be a lot on there. That's why I call it the no fun, right? FUN fundamental. It's no fun, right? So the point is, it's a what is fundamental? You have to know the difference between the balance sheet and don't worry, Kaki, I'm almost at your question. You have to know the difference between the balance sheet and the income statement. What's on the income statement? Cash flow, taxes, shit like that. You have to know what's on the balance sheet. That's like assets, things, cash, not cash flow, liabilities, assets, stuff like that. Okay. Property. You have to know how to get PE ratio, earnings per share. It's not I'll go into what it is, John. So now, CE, Claudia, no. Continuing ed, they give you a fucking video. You just got to get through it. And if you fail, you just do it again. It's just the timing that's a thing. So again, fundamental, you have to know the difference between fundamental, which is looking at the actual company ripping apart. I think we're back. Okay. Now, let me get to Maria's. Okay, Maria. Okay. Boom. It's going to freeze a bunch of times. It is what it is. I think it could be the air conditioner too. But okay. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I swear to God, trust me, I can afford it. I just have to find time to do it. Okay. I put a router right here. Doesn't fucking matter. I don't know who knows. You know what it is? I have too many goddamn people in the house. I'm building a house out in the back. I got 3 people using the internet there. I got 2 people there. I got 2 kids. I got my wife. I got my family coming in. I need like my own. Well, trust me. I'm in about 2 weeks. I'm going to be in a new spot. So I'm going to have my own shit. Okay. So now. Sure. I haven't. By the way, Marco, go watch my. Before I do that, Marco, you have time because I'm like 20 minutes behind. Go on my. Get off my this. You can get off the live. I'm giving you permission. Go look in my 63 playlist for the 63 cheat sheet. Try that one. Okay. Okay. It's going to be 0, by the way. Okay. So now. Good jobs, Tyler. Okay. So yeah. So here's the thing. Maria, you got to start rereading. I know it sucks, but reread the lowest sections, okay? Reread the lowest sections, okay? I think that'll cover that firm part. So reread your low. So go through what, depending what test you're taking. Look, if it's Kaplan, you're probably okay, okay? But I would reread the sections that you're struggling with. That's the only thing you can do. Watch my videos, reread the sections, join a study group, okay? Oh, Emily, you think you got it? That would save me some trouble, but I'll do it. Okay. Now, okay. Here's what here now the khaki and anyone taking the 65 and 66. This is going to be one of the last times I fucking do this. Okay. Here's why. Because the goddamn vendors take you down a fucking road that you don't need to do. Okay. You need to understand big fucking picture. And what happens is you guys learn it and then you take the questions and then they fucking unlearn it. Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now. Future value is what an investment now will be in the future at a certain return. So if I invest 800 now at 10%, in 3 years, it'll be $900. That's my future value. Okay. That's my future value. Present value is if I find the future value, what do I have to invest now to get to that number? Okay. This is why I did that video. So present value is what the future value is worth now. And here's the other thing. If you can't fucking get it, you can still pass the goddamn test because you're going to get 3 questions on it max. And if you're taking the 65, that's 140 fucking questions. And what happens is, and I'll get more, I have more to do, but what's going to happen is you're going to focus so much on that shit, the minutia of the bullshit, and then you're going to forget about the stuff you really need to know, like the investment vehicles and the economics and the business shit. And it's just, it's kind of like when people spend months studying options. And then they forget, and then they fail because they were good on options but forgot everything else. So let me go back to this. Present value is what a future value is worth today. So if I know I have a bond that's worth $1,000 in 5 years, what do I have to invest now to get to that number? Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. And remember, if you have negative equity, then you probably don't have SMA. Okay. So if your equity is below 50%, you probably don't have SMA unless they say you have it. Okay. So now, future value is what a number, like $1,000 bond, right? In 5 years, what do I have to invest now to get to that? And in reality, they may say, what's the expected price? And that's the present value. Okay. Now, if I no equity is going to be $3,000, Tyler. Equity is $3,000. Okay. Now, I know, Kaki, I love you. I'm just trying to make sure you got it. Now, NPV. Now let's talk about this. So if I have a present value of $800, if you go into the market and see that you can buy it for $780, that's a good thing. You're buying it for less than what it's worth. So that's a positive NPV, and you should invest in it. If you see the present value is 800 and the market price, the market price is 820, that means you're paying more than what it's worth. That's a negative NPV, and you should not invest in it. So I'm telling you guys, when you do Kaplan and Solomon and Past Perfect, even STC sometimes, if you're kind of getting the overall gist of it, and then you do questions and it kills you, then move on. Don't worry about that present value shit too much. Okay. Oh, so okay. Maria, you want to find out where you are? Go on my channels under the practice finals thing. Okay. If you want that, go on there. And then what I want you to do is do my test, especially the one that says 75 questions. Okay. Do those. If you're scoring good on those, you're ready, and don't worry about it. Kaplan and I'm telling you right now, Kaplan and Past Perfect make me feel like I'm a goddamn idiot. And I'm not. I know where I am. I know my IQ. I know all that shit. I'm not a dumb guy. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, though, Past Perfect for sure will make me feel like I'm never ready for the test, ever. Okay. 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 you can do the 63 in a weekend, okay? If you buckle down. So if you have 10 days to do the 63, Brendan, that's enough time. It's also, I mean, it depends. If you have all day to study, then it's more than enough time. If you have to work all day and you're studying after a long fucking day, then it's probably not so easy, okay? So I'm saying if you do focus on reading, boom, okay. Yes, credit minus market is short margin equity, right? And then what's the Reg T? Equity minus, what's the SMA? Equity minus Reg T, and that's for both long or short. So if you have 10 days as a 63 and you can get at least 2 hours a day studying, maybe more, you'll be fine. But you want to get through the exam at least one time. Get through the exam at least one time before you do anything, okay? The book, okay? Again, you're solid. You're 100% solid, okay? Talked about that. Make sure, listen to me, okay? I can't say this enough. Where people get hurt, if you're okay with the regs, where people get hurt on the 66, okay? Yeah, Alicia, I think you can. It's tough, okay? It's tough, but there's the 6 is not much harder than the SIE. It's like if you're studying for the SIE and the 7 the same time, that's tough. But the SIE and the 6, you can definitely do together, okay? It's hard, but there's a lot of overlap. It's not like it's new info. So a lot of people with the 66, with the Series 66, they run into trouble because they go, oh, I got the 7 already. Okay, so I understand the investment vehicles. No, you fucking don't. Okay, you need to go back and get back on them again. Okay, you need to go back and get back on invest. Go. I don't care what you do. Get off here. Go on. Make me lose a viewer. I don't care. Go do the investment vehicle section again. I promise me, read it now or over the weekend. So boom, you're gonna get it. Okay. Juan, absolutely. I'm doing a couple things. Let's see. I'll get to it. Okay. Hold on, Caden. That's good. Just keep reading, keep adding knowledge, and get your scores into the mid-die 70s, and then you're going to be fine. And make sure you make anyone taking the SIE. So here's the deal: if you're taking the 7, you want to read customer accounts the day before for sure. Okay. Now, yes, Emily. Yes, you have time. Yes, read the whole fucking thing. No, read the whole fucking thing. The only thing I'm going to tell you to do is don't reread margin, don't reread options, don't reread DPPs, and don't reread balance sheet. I'll just save you 300 pages. Other than that, like I just said, Emily, don't think, oh, I just got to get 1%. You need to think you missed by 29% because you don't want to fail it again. I am telling you, people who just focus on the struggling chapters end up, that goes better and their good shit goes down. Okay. Do not do that. You absolutely have to read everything other than those 4 chapters, okay? And do not forget customer accounts, okay? Yeah, so don't read the option stuff, just 2 problems, okay? Oh, Caden, you're fine. Go do your thing. You're fine. If you're in the 70s on Kaplan, you're fine, okay? Megan, read. Okay, you're taking it on Monday. I see you're right now. Here's the thing: with that kind of range, you have enough to pass. But I would make sure you go over some of the review stuff. Maybe watch some of my videos in the 66. Make sure you watch it quick and dirty because I'm telling you it helps. By the way, anyone taking the 65 or 66, go into my playlist, the 66 playlist. It's both 65 and 66, and watch both videos: the 63 quick and dirty and the 66 quick and dirty. Both of them are for the 66 and 65. I just couldn't put them all in one video because it would have been an hour and a half long. Okay. And I would go over, I would make sure you go over investment vehicles and just keep anything you're low on reread. But if you're getting almost 70s or 70s on Kaplan, you know enough to pass. You just got to make sure you read every damn word. Okay. Yes. So right. So remember, because if you have a variable annuity or a fixed annuity, you're getting dividends. You're not getting them. They're getting into the thing. Okay. You're getting yeah, get off my fucking live, Matthew. I love it. Get off here. Go get some sleep. Go watch my quick and dirty. If everything on there seems good to you, get some sleep. Go get a massage. Rub on. I don't care whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna finish what I said. Get some sleep and go. Okay. Yes, it's talking about the premiums button basher. Okay. So if you have an annuity, it's going to grow tax deferred, right? So what happens is they all pay off dividends, the investments, and what happens is they'll usually just reinvest it into more new accumulation units. Yeah, that's what they do. It's kind of like insurance, okay? It's kind of like insurance, okay? Insurance, it builds and it pays out dividends, but you don't touch them. It goes back into reinvested on more. So that's why it compounds and it grows, okay? JJ, boom, you're fine. And here's the thing. So the ones you got wrong, did you understand why? Did my explanation fix it? If it did, that's good. And if it was and remember, take a look to see how many you got wrong because they're stupid reasons. That's a lot to it. Okay. And balance sheets, honey Guzman. Okay. Yeah, I will. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom, Marco, you're gonna nail it. I know you will. Okay. Good. You're gonna get this. Okay. No. You got to read munis. No, you got to read munis. Woof. Emily, that's a big section. No options. So look, if you've already taken the exam and you missed, I would say read the book cover to cover again. You'll pick up shit that you missed every time. But don't reread options. Don't reread DPPs. Don't reread margin, and don't reread balance sheet. You can just do questions on them. And DPPs, I don't care about. It's such a small amount of tests. But yeah, and the options is just 2 problems. Okay. You might want to read the regs on options, but other than that, no. Okay. Yes, lots of munis, Wendy. 100% right. Okay. Oh, Lisa, thank you. But yes, the FINRA indicator, it's a good indication. It's a ballpark indication of where you are. And it gets you used to the wording. That's the big thing. Okay. Okay. Now, Audra, I hope you're still on here. So now I think you're conflating annuities. Okay. You can buy a mutual fund and get out anytime you want. There's no rule. I mean, if you get out too soon, there's no, if you get it going in and out too much, they may have a redemption fee, but there's no penalties on getting out of mutual funds. Okay. There's no penalty for that. Okay. Okay. Brendan, I appreciate it. Okay. So now, good. So mutual funds, there's no penalty for getting out early. That might be annuities with a surrender period, right? That's a penalty. Okay. Now, and then if you have K shares, is it K shares or it's L shares? Annuities with L shares, they actually have a shorter surrender period, maybe 4 or 5 years. So you can get out. I mean, you still pay taxes, okay? Now, and remember something, mutual funds, you're not paying a tax penalty because it's not tax deferred, okay? Now, mutual funds, mutual funds, closed-end funds, REITs, kick out 90% of their income every year. They have to distribute 90% of the income to the shareholders. And why is that? Well, it avoids the double taxation, right? So like if you own a company, like say it's Tesla, and they make $1 million, well, the IRS taxed that million to get it down to like 650 grand. Then they give you a dividend and then you pay taxes on it. So it's double taxed. But if you have a mutual fund and they kick out 90%, that money's never been taxed. So you get it and you pay tax on it, but it's only single tax versus double tax. And that's where the mutual funds do the 90%. And as long as they do that, they only pay tax on the 10% they don't. And supposedly a lot of mutual funds actually pay out like 99%. Now remember, it's net income. So they already paid their salaries and rent and all their operations and then what's left over. So it's not like they're not making money on it. They're still covering all their shit. Okay. Ethics and prohibited activities, Brendan. Ethics and prohibited activities. I swear to God, that's going to be the biggest thing. It's funny. There's a Brendan who just emailed me daily and then a Brendan Carey. So ethics and prohibited, everything else is important, but ethics and prohibited activities are going to kill people. Okay. Again, button basher, you're ready. Okay. Well, then they pay taxes on it. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Again, not testable. They're not going to ask that. They don't care what the mutual fund pays taxes on. Okay. Okay, we got this. Carla, we got this. 9 days, we got this. Go hard. If you're getting high 60s, almost 70s, and if it's Kaplan, you're in good shape. If it's SEC, maybe start rereading some of the tougher topics, okay? Go over some videos, reread some of the tougher topics, but don't, if it's DPPs, margin, or options that are on the lower end, Don't worry, because they're hard. They're more straightforward on the real exam, unless you're getting 40s on them, and then you got to build that up. Okay. Anir, how are you? Okay. No, limited discretion is not custody. You may have to put up a surety bond. Okay. If you have limited discretion, you may have to put up a surety bond, but it's not considered custody. Oh, Anir, I love it. Okay. I promise, Button Basher. I promise. I haven't gotten to it yet. You're literally the next one. Look, that's one from before. I got this. We're good. Okay. I just had to go in order. Now, having limited discretion as an IA is considered to have custody. No. Full discretion is custody. Limited is not. But I love them. Yeah, exactly. So, and they have good videos. It's not. But you will have to put up a surety bond because you're taking control of someone's assets. That's it. Okay. And you still have to do an audited balance sheet, I think. Okay. Now, pro golfers don't miss. Okay. Okay. Matthew, I can do that. Okay. Leah, if you go to my practice final, there's a playlist. Go to my channel and tab over to the playlists. And on there's a one that says practice finals. The first 4 or 5 are all STC. I mean, SIE. There's an STC one. I do the FINRA one. I have 3 or 4 Chiebos, and I do a Notman one. Notman's good too. Okay. Pro golfers don't miss. So if I announce so say I'm New York City and I put in a notice of sale in the bond buyer, okay, and say, hey, I'm issuing a bond for $1 million, blah, 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 $20 million worth of bonds, whatever. A lot of stuff is missing, but what's there is like the details of the issue but not the coupon. But how much? So all the little syndicate members, they create the syndicates and they bid on the issue, okay? They bid on that issue. Now, I have to choose, since it's competitive, I have to choose who's going to get, what syndicate is going to get the deal, okay? So during that time, when everyone puts their bid in and they put in what they're willing to accept and all that, and the bidding determines a coupon, right? Because they put in what coupon they think they can do it at, and then whoever I choose, that's the coupon that the bond has, okay? And a lot of times, if it's a GO, it's multiple coupons. It's not just multiple rates because there's if it's a serial bond, they mature at different times, so they definitely do different yields to maturities because one's a 5-year, 8 years, stuff like that. So during that time that we haven't chosen the other, I think they call it the pricing period or whatever, as a syndicate member, you can actually get orders. So if you get an order, okay, it's Sunday, Emily, it's Sunday nights, okay? It's Sunday at 7 for the 7, and then I think we're back. Okay, good. Now, I just learned when I see a little thing saying we have it. Okay, now, so if you get an order before you've been announced as a winner, that's a pre-sale order, everyone splits the commissions, right? Then the markup, whatever it is. Okay, now, if you receive, after they announce you as the winner, right, then anything after that is called a group order. And again, every member of the syndicate shares their portion of the commission. The third one is designated. That's where you don't split the commissions or the profits with the other members. So it goes pre-sale first. If the entire deal is done, if the entire deal is sold in pre-sale, then nobody else gets anything. But then it goes to group. If everything's done between pre-sale and group, then designated doesn't get it, and then members are the last one. So again, pre-sale are orders you receive before you've won the deal. Group is after they announce you as the winner. The designated is where you don't split the profit between the other members of the syndicate. So it comes third after all the other orders. And then member is for like member firms who want to buy it for their own investment vehicles. That's why they come last. Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Lisa Lou, how do you get into compliance? Bad luck. Okay. So now a fair, they're not going to ask you what a fair markup on that is, but remember something. So Button Basher, remember, as far as trading goes, MSRB doesn't really like anything more than like 3%. Okay. So if you bought the bonds for 1,000, you can resell them like 1,030 and not have a problem. Now, if it's like months later and as a market event, that goes out the window. But they're saying pretty much as a contemporaneous trade, if you buy the bond for 1,000, you probably couldn't sell for more than 1,030 and make $30. Or they'll say, Contagious, you got to read the book. I know nobody wants to. You got to read the book. I mean, it depends. The SIE, maybe you can pull it off if you have a finance background, but I would say you got to fucking read it. So that's, and again, so the commission or markup on a muni thing it's fair and reasonable, which is around 3%. Also, if they use a basis and you say, oh, you bought it at 8%, then you want to stay within like 7.5 to 7 to 7, maybe not 7, like 7.5% when you resell it. You want to just pick the closest numbers. Okay. Leah, I'm so happy for that. There you go. Okay. Hey. There you go. I love it. Okay. Good. Just you have the time, use it, right? Okay. Emily, there you go. Watch the videos. You're going to love it. Now, remember, what you joined is not the class, but that's fine. Do the 20, I think, yeah. So, yeah, just do the class. Watch the videos. If you like that, then you can join the class at a later time. Okay. 5 and 10%. So, 5% is, I'm jumping around. 5% is the guideline for under FINRA stuff like stocks and non-exempt securities. The 10% is pretty much for IPOs and stuff like that. I think limited partnerships too, but I don't think they're going to. Okay. Well, if it's the SIE, yeah, I mean, don't sweat on options too much. You're not going to get you might get 4 or 5. I don't think you get more than that. Okay. For the 7, yeah, you got to know it. And for the 65, 66, maybe 1 or 2 questions. Okay. Okay. No, 50% is fraud. Well, you know what? Is there 15%? I don't think it's limited partnerships. I don't think so. If there is, I'd be surprised. Okay. No, I don't think so. If there is, I'd be very surprised. I mean, maybe annuities. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. There you go. There you go. So limited partnership is 10%. Okay. That's LaShonda. That's awesome. Those are good. You ever watch Harry Potter? Barty Crouch. Same last name. Okay. He wasn't a good guy, so you're the good person. Little firework action. Okay, now you just join one. Just join if you join the okay, so let me explain the memberships real quick. Okay, you're fine. Past perfect. If you're hitting 70s, you're in good shape, LaShonda. Just make sure you watch it quick and dirty. Okay, now, just real quick. My memberships. I'm not trying to sell this shit. I'm busy on it. It's good, but for $5, you get to watch the membership videos. Fine. And everything, Kaplan's way easier. Past perfect is harder, but it's not a good thing. Like I explained, past perfect is this. It's like if I say this, if I'm going to learn his CPR and they teach me how to do the MCATs. Okay. Now, the lowest membership is like $5 or $6. And by the way, anyone who joins, please try to join on a laptop or desktop, because if you're doing your iPhone, they jack the price up by 30%, which sucks. Okay. So now, because Apple has to take their 30%. So $5 for watching the, no, I don't know what the STC might be the easiest. But the easiest to learn, Achievable. Achievable teaches the best. Now, membership is $5. You can watch the videos. The next membership up, remember, every membership up gets everything below it. So for $20, I get the options videos. Okay, awesome. And then if you want to go to the 25 level, you get the weekly 7 class plus the option videos plus the membership things. If you do the $50 a month, you get the options class at 8 p.m., the 7 class at 7 p.m., the options videos, and then all the things. So if you buy the highest, it gets everything below it. Hope that helps a little bit. And remember, think about it. If you do the $50 one, you're getting 2 classes a week. That's 8 classes. Do the math. That's like $6 a class. Yeah, they don't mean as much anymore when you've taken the exam a couple times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not that it's easier, it's just more straightforward. Yeah. It's oh yeah. Tyler, it is. It's not easier, it's much more straightforward. Okay. Do chapter quizzes, Joff, chapter quizzes and finals every fucking day. And then whatever you do less than a 70 on, reread the section. That's literally what you're supposed to do. Take a test, find the lowest sections, reread. Take a test, find the lowest sections, reread. Here's the thing. So I would go to, if you just want questions, go to Kaplan. But if you want to learn, then I would do the Achievable. Now I would do both. I mean, remember, Achievable has an almost unlimited number of questions. And if you go back between past perfect and Achievable questions, you'll be fine. But you can just buy the Kaplan Q Bank. That's like $60. Not that it's nothing, but it's like $60. Oh, there you go. Now I'll see you on Sunday, Emily. Now I'm going to tell you what you do is you make sure notification. Guys, also remember this. Don't forget to like this. Don't forget to share it if you think somebody can handle it. No, you don't. Capital gains is not interest. That's ordinary income. Total return, yes. Ordinary income. Capital gains, no. Put the notifications on so when I put a video out, you'll see it. But the other thing is, if you're part of the membership, make sure the notifications are on, and then check the community tab on Sunday. That's when the links go out. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Achievable, you'll run out. Keep doing Achievable tests. You'll get yourself over it, okay? We're going to get ourselves up there, okay? I promise you, okay? Emily, have a good night. Okay. Get some sleep. And Matt, I think I'll get to your question. Okay. Just keep doing it, JJ. Listen, guys, this is what I need to stop asking. Unless it's a day before, don't ask for tips, okay? Because what my tip is, read the fucking book, okay? And if you're 3 weeks away, read the goddamn book, okay? Okay. Did you just start, honey? Okay, now, honey, I hope my wife didn't hear that. I get it. You want tips and tricks? Yeah, I can give you last minute stuff, but the only time the tips work is if you're ready. Okay, if you're hoping, like if you walk into this hoping to get an easy one and you're counting on that, that's a bad way to go into the test. Okay, but if you're just looking for tricks, right. So what I'm saying, JJ, are you ready? Are you passing exams? If you are, then yeah, then watch my SIE quick and dirty video. Okay, that's what you do. But if you're not ready, you need to read the book and go over stuff. You need to make sure. You absolutely need to make sure investment risks are down cold and what the register has. That is absolutely a no freaking brainer. You got to know that. Okay. No, James, nobody does. No STC a little bit. No vendor really reflects the style. Go take the SIE one and you can see how they look different. It's the wording that gets everyone, no matter what vendor you are. Yes, Kaplan and STC might have a couple questions from the exam that show up, right? But nobody mirrors the exam. Okay, let me get on this again. Okay, so I know somebody asked a question. So what affects, I know I'm way behind. What affects SMA? So if you have a long account, adding cash and the stock going up affect SMA. Adding cash, adding stock going up affects the SMA because it goes up. Okay. Yeah, PP is fucking garbage. I agree. Now, if you're short, stock going down and adding cash and securities affects the SMA. Stock going up against you does not until it puts you below minimum maintenance. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, honey, do not think, okay? This is the thing. I want you, when are you picking the 7? Think you're taking it Monday, maybe? Do not think about the 66 until you take the 7. That's the deal. You can't do it. You can't think about it. Don't even think about the 66 or 63 or 65 or anything. If you're taking the SIE, don't think about the 7. If you're taking the 7, don't think about the 66. If you're taking the 6, don't think about the other ones. Just cover the thing you're in now. Okay. Couple, Bianca, seriously, margin. I would say if you blow off margin, you still get high 90s on this shit. Okay. You're going to get maybe 4 or 5 questions on margin max. And most of them super simple. Okay. LaShonda, a little bit. Just know the concepts. Know that an index option, you're betting on the market going up and down. You use it to hedge your portfolio. And here's the thing. So index options are T+1 trade, T+1 exercise, right? Okay, good. Honey, awesome. Focus on what's in front of you. What was the other thing I was going to say? It's so index, and they're all of them are European exercise. What does that mean? They wear skinny jeans and smoke cigarettes. Now, what it means actually is that you can only exercise at expiration. Okay, European style means you can only exercise at expiration. Okay, so now the thing is, when you exercise an index or foreign currency or any of these other ones, you know that when you exercise it, whether you buy a call or buy a put, you're getting the cash, and the writer's paying you the cash, the in the money amount. There's videos on that now. Remember, for foreign currencies, EPIC, EPIC. Exporters by puts, importers by calls. Exporters by puts, importers by calls. That's US. So if I'm an exporter, I'm going to buy puts on the foreign currency. If I'm an importer, I'm going to buy calls on the. Yeah, I do. It should be in the description. Okay, in the description of my videos or on my Facebook thing, it's there. Okay, I definitely have it in there. Okay, now. Epic. So exporters by puts, importers by calls on the foreign currency. Remember, there are no options on the US dollar. Why? Because we're the shit. No, we're the reserve currency for the whole world right now. So there's no options on us because we're the base. They all run around us. Okay. Again, if you know all the other shit, Lashonda, you're in good shape. Okay. So Marco, again, I was a trader on the stock exchange I worked at a hedge fund first doing mergers and takeovers. Then I went over to the stock exchange for like 20 years. And then I ran compliance for a broker dealer that just did a lot of day trading. It's fun. 3 to 350 traders, nonstop shit. Okay. Now I'm going to get to this. So you asked this question. So you wouldn't really sell a put, but if you're long stock, think about this. So normally, if you're long stock, you buy a put or you sell a call. That's the deal. Now, they're hedging. But technically, if you buy stock and you want to buy more stock, but you're not sure you want to do it yet, I guess you could do a sell put the same way, right? So if you want to buy stock, you own stock already and you want to buy more, but you're not sure you want to pull the trigger, you can buy a call to lock in the price. You could do that. That's not really a testable thing. They're not going to do that. Like maybe on the 66 or 65, they could do that, but most likely not. Okay. And we just sell a put. So if you sold the put, yeah, if it went up, you would. I mean, I guess you could do it, or you could maybe buy stock at a little bit of a discount where it's trading. That's about it. Okay. So that's all it is, John, is that you can buy, if you buy stock, you can buy a put to lock in a price. That's about it. You would, and you can even sell puts too to to buy stock if it's exercise, but not really a thing. Okay, so now, here's the thing on this. So a natural person or an individual is you or me. They can only be agents or IARs. The word person can mean anything that can sign a contract. Anything that can sign a contract is a person. So an unincorporated business, a church, a diocese, a corporation, an unregistered corporation. Okay, and I promise you I'll get strips. I haven't gotten to you yet. I'm up to 20. I'm up to 8:55. I'll catch up. It usually goes quicker at the end. I hope, or I'm here till fucking forever. And I think your question, I should be getting to it soon because I think I might see it in the queue. So broker dealers and IAs have to be legal persons. They have to be firms. Firms have to be. So if you're a broker dealer or an IA, you're absolutely a firm. If you're an agent or an IAR, you're absolutely an individual or a natural person. Okay. They're XJ, they're fine. It's just, remember, it's more risk, right? You can do it. Okay, it's there. Yes, but just watch my 66. Rachel, just watch my 66. Yeah, they will. They absolutely will. If you go to the 63 stuff, that'll cover all the regs part. If you're good on the 65 part, then yeah, go do that and do the regs. I don't cover the whole book, but I cover a lot of the good stuff. Okay. I think we did this one. Oh, there you go. Okay, and here, that's awesome. Okay, so yeah, if you go in my playlist, not my playlist, any one of my videos, you look in the description, it should be there. Okay. Again, Leisha, I think you should study for. You can, totally doable. Just try to. I would almost like, if they're week apart, study for both a little bit, but focus on the SIE first mostly, and then hammer hard for the 6. 6 you can do in a week. Okay. Yeah, reading the option chapter is not okay. Here. Yeah, and at Matthew, you're in great shape. You're fucking great shape. You're in great shape. Okay. As long as you're not memorizing answers. Okay. I think I'm getting close to it. Okay. So if I buy it, if I buy an option, okay, if I buy a spread, so I'm not going to bring up the no, it's not the free trial. The promo is just $10 off, James. It might have a link. You can okay, so hold on. No, don't worry about this. So Tyler, okay, that's fine. Go get some sleep. It's also Matt, stay on. You're next. Okay, so now I'll find your shit because you have to go to sleep because you're taking a test tomorrow. Good night, Tyler. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, if I buy a call if I buy a call at 5 and I sell a call at, say I buy a 50 call at 5 and sell a 60 call at 3, the spread is 2, right? Can we get that? And if it's a debit spread, I want that to get wider. I want that to go to like 7 and 2 because I spent that money. See, I'm afraid if I go to the Zoom right now, it's going to lock me out, and I don't feel like sitting there for 10 minutes waiting for it to come back. I wish I could do a screen on this. So again, if I buy a call, anyway. Hope I'm good. Let's see. There we go. You should hear me curse. You probably hear me curse like a mother, like a sailor. Okay, so again, if you buy a call, you buy a 50 call at 5 and you sell a 60 call at 3, the spread is 2. But they don't say that. They don't go, buy a 50 call. They buy the 50, 60 call spread for 2. So they don't care if that's 7 and 5, 9 and 7, 12 and 10. They just want to know the difference. No. I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back. I'll know in a second. I hate this thing so much. I really do. Okay, I think I'm back. I don't know if I'm back or not. I guess I am. Okay, so I'm moving on from the spreads. If you really want to know, I have videos on that. I have in the SIE, I have a video on that before. I want to get to some shit. Okay. Because now I got to make sure we get this done. So, okay, so Kaplan is good. It's fine. Focus on the 6. Focus on, I know, I'm hoping it does. Focus on mutual funds, annuities, communication, taxes, and mutual funds, annuities, communications, taxes, and suitability. Get them done. And customer accounts. Focus on those. So you got to read everything. Kaplan's really good. Kaplan's solid. Make sure you focus on reading before you do anything else. So again, I'm going to say this again. None of the vendors look like none of them. So that's the thing. You need to figure out if you're go do my taking finals one. See how I do on those. Okay. Go do my taking finals. I have a couple practice finals. Do this 75 question one. Again, I think you said you got a 73 on that. Do the other ones, the 2 achievables, the SDC. Those are, see how you're doing those. If you're fine on those, then you're fine. Okay. I'm almost 20. Okay. Oh, let me get to Matt now. Let me get to his. So, okay. Again, no. Where's Matt? Hold on. I want to get to that. So you can go to sleep. Where is it? Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Strips and receipts are literally the fucking same thing as an investment. They're long-term zero coupons. That's what you need to know. Long-term zero coupons. Strips are issued by the government. Receipts are issued by broker-dealers. So a broker-dealer will buy a treasury and then sell a product called a receipt that represents a long-term zero coupon. So literally, strips and zero and straight receipts, as far as an investor goes, same freaking thing. Okay? That's the thing. So remember that. So strips and receipts are both long-term zero coupons. They have a lot of interest rate risk, but strips are actually issued by the government. Receipts are issued by broker-dealers or financial institutions, and they represent, they imitate strips. That's what you need to know. But the big thing is strips are issued by the government, receipts are not. Okay. Let me get back up a little bit. Okay. Right. So, okay. 91, I'm cool. Thank you. So, yeah, if when you're doing total return, you count interest, but on gain and loss, you don't do interest at all. It doesn't count as part of it. Again, we talked about it. You're not going to think about it till after the past. I agree. I think achievable. Again, none of the vendors replicate the test. You will always find a couple, and if you want style, STC is the closest. But again, it's not exact, okay? And every vendor will have a few questions that pop up. So you go, oh my God, it looks just like it. It's just luck, okay? Yeah, Matthew, you're going to get it. Go get some sleep. Watch my SIE quick and dirty and go bang this thing out, okay? You can even watch my tips and tricks, guerrilla style video. It'll help, okay? If you took 2 weeks off, you could bang. Again, we'll not think about it. I'm not thinking about it, but I'm going to address that if with which question? What do I do to pass? Okay. Boom. Just a few. Matt, no. No. It's not little details. I'm telling you right now, if it was all about details, I'd have failed. I wouldn't be doing this. I am not a detail or date person. I learn them for the videos and then I fucking let them go because they're not really tested. Okay. So here's the thing. So let me say this now because I get, like you said, this question comes up all the time. I do a video on it. Stop. And again, I love James and everyone else. I love that you're asking. I love that you think, but I'm going to tell you, stop fucking worrying about it. Do not take these. Don't buy a vendor because it looks like the exam. None of them do. And anyone who says they do, you're getting ripped off. Your job is to learn enough knowledge that if they change the way the questions are, not a problem. That's your goal, is to don't try to memorize shit. Like I had people that just take a lot of questions and probably get this. You probably get this all the time going, just take a lot of questions. The older guys like my age going, don't read the book, just take a lot of questions. Yeah, it's well-meaning, but it's dumb, okay? It may work for the SIE, but the other ones, you're going to get your ass kicked. And they think, oh, yeah, because when I took it, basically STC wrote the damn exam. So you could just see the question. You did them over and over again, and you could just fake your way through it, okay? Not that I did that, okay? But now, focus on adding knowledge. No, James, do not apologize. I promise you. I'm telling you right now, Past Perfect will leave back. Do I sound like I fucking like them? Oh, there you go. Thank you. And here, thank you very much. That's the promo code. That'll lower it. So just don't use my link if you don't want to, so I don't get paid on it. I don't care. Just there's the promo code. It'll lower it. But I'm telling you right now, no vendor looks like it, but Past Perfect, I would say Past Perfect might be the farthest, okay? Because they go so deep. And that's the thing. I feel for you, James. I 100% feel that you had to go through Past Perfect. And I swear to God, they must have naked pictures of people at Bank of America and shit like that they still use it. And the thing is, and they do the old, don't use another vendor. Oh, go fuck yourself. Don't use tutors. Don't use YouTube. Don't use another vendor. What are you doing? Your shit is not that good. But I guess they don't want you to compare. But they got taken over by a private equity firm, so maybe they'll change and get better. Okay. Oh, I think I got Matt's out of the way. Matt's going to nail it. I think got Matt done. I think. Okay. There you go. Look at that. I'm telling you right now, this is the thing. So to be sure, Achievables questions do not look anything like the exam. 100% they don't. They have a different format and everything because they have a template that changes shit around. So like you'll never really get the same question twice. Like even if you go, oh, I saw this one already, it's different numbers and stuff like that. So that's why they think they figured out they could have like 3 billion questions. Okay, they'll never run out. But the difference is they take you like to just barely knowing to fucking really knowing. Okay, so that's the difference, is that they make sure that you know your shit, which is awesome. Okay. Drew, watch my 63 quick and dirty. That's the last minute tips. Get that done. Get some sleep. Get laid. Whatever you have to do to relax. Hopefully it's early. It's 9:40 at night. Go get a massage. All those places open to really relax you. Just saying. We got this. Okay, Drew, you're gonna nail it. Matt, if you're still on here, get some sleep. You're gonna do this thing. You're gonna be fine. Okay, so now, and look, I say that to the girls. Get laid. If you're gonna relax, you're good. My wife would never say that. She'd be like, oh, she runs. She's in great shape because she runs from me all the time. So now, boom, James, go get it. You're gonna rock. And then join the Facebook group. I'm telling you guys, go to Facebook and join that Facebook group, the FINRA Exam Prep one. Or if you're taking the 65, yes, I do in here. It's the one I have is much more. Oh, okay, Caden. I think you asked that before. Okay. That works. That works. Okay. I have a video in my Series 7 to 24 hours before the Series 7. Tiara, how are you? 24 hours before the 7. I have a taxes video in there. That would help. That would give you anything you need to know for the SIE. Okay. Now, somebody asked about common versus preferred, the different kind of preferreds. I do have a video on that. Like if you go to my SIE, sorry, I think I got to, but if you go to my SIE playlist or my Series 7 playlist, I have 2 videos on preferreds. I just go through everything about them. Okay. 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 So here we go. Jenna, I know that here's the thing. So it depends, but as a default, dividends are paid quarterly. So let's go through it. Mortgage-backed securities are paid monthly. That's Ginnie Mae, CMO, shit like that. Common stock and preferred paid quarterly. They could be differently, but they're quarterly. Okay. Now, preferreds, remember, so common and preferreds can pay quarterly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they don't mention. Okay, not the yield to maturity. To get the current yield, Drew. Current yield. Yeah, treasuries trade in 30 seconds. 32s, not 30 seconds at a time, 32s. But anyway, so common and preferred pay quarterly unless they say otherwise. Bonds pay semi-annual. So remember, and by the way, they can pay monthly if they want, but for the most part, mortgage-backed security shit pays monthly. Common and preferred pay quarterly. Bonds pay semi-annual or at maturity if it's a 0 coupon. Okay. Different types of preferreds real quick. So common, it's a reflection that moves up and down compared to the earnings of the company and what they think. And they have all the rights. They have the right to vote. They have the right to freely transfer, which they all do. They have the right to receive dividend. They have the right to inspect the books and records. Preferred, really, the only right they can freely transfer, but the only right they really have is a right to receive a dividend, and they get paid before common. But there's different types. There's straight preferred, which means you're just getting paid every quarter, the interest rate and the coupon rate. But remember, dividends are not guaranteed. They have cumulative, which means even if they miss the old dividends, they have to pay it at some point. Participating means you have a regular coupon, but if they have a good year, you're going to get more. Okay. They'll give you a good year as a bonus. Convertible means it turns into common stock. Okay. I have all videos covering all this shit. Okay. So again, 30 seconds. Treasuries trade in 30 seconds. So if you see like 98.04, if you see a decimal, if you see a decimal or a dash, okay? Tyler, how would I not know it? I'm the one who fucking made it up. Yeah, it's fucking me, Tyler. I fucking did it. I'm the one who comes up with half this good shit. Okay, so now, Dato 15, 3510, no office, no retail, no register, all that shit, okay? OID, you must accrete. Yeah, I'm still the king of the lazy. So now, you're getting me salty because it's 9:55. So now, Treasuries, if you see a decimal or dash, like 9804, 9810 or something like that, 98-10, 98.04.10, that means it's a treasury, which means that 10 is 10/32. So, Austin, I appreciate it. Boom. I appreciate it, Austin. Now, and I think it's a bargain. It's cheap, right? Okay, so now it's, I mean, $20. If you buy a bond for 9804, right? 98-4, 98 -4, period 04. That's 98 and 4/32. You do 4 divided by 32, you get 0.125. You do plus the full of 98, so it's really 98.125, and then you multiply by 10 to give you 981.25, 988.25. I think I have a bond quotes video that will help. But Drew, yeah, you're gonna be fine. Don't sweat it too much. Just remember, if you see a decimal or a dash, it's a treasury, and then you divide that number by 32 and then add it to the full, and there's your number. Okay. Now, the 3-5-10 rule. So this is it. So this is only for the 63, 65, 66. If you commit a criminal violation, fraud, shit like that. Okay. Boom, Caden, boom. Get back to studying, get some sleep. If you're taking the SIE or the 7, you don't need to know this, or the 6. If you have a criminal violation, and if it's a state violation and they're committed, it's 3 years in jail or a $5,000 fine. If it's federal, it's 5 years in jail or a $10,000 fine. So 3, 5, 10. And always remember the dollars more than the years. So 3, 5, 10. 3 years, $5,000, or 5 years, $10,000. State is 3 years, $5,000. Federal is 5 years, $10,000. Boom. Okay. Guys, don't forget to check out Brandon Rith at Basic Wisdom. He's real good shit. He's a writer for Achievable. He has good stuff on his thing. Okay. Customer counts, baby. Customer counts, and suitability. Get the taxes down. Customer counts, baby. Austin, make sure tomorrow you go over customer counts. It's the last thing you damn do. That's for the 7. Anyone taking the 7, go over customer counts. The last thing. I'd say the 6 is probably the same. If you were taking the SIE, make sure you have the investment risks and what the register up can't do. So what happens when you get old is you're thinking like, I'm trying to think other things. So 63, you want to get ethics and prohibited activities down. Probably for the 66 too. But for the 65, 66, make sure you got the regs, but also make sure the investment vehicle is down. Okay. Victoria, I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. So remember this. Everything's 3 years. Remember that, Victoria. We're doing it. That's the last thing I do. So Austin, you're good. Get some sleep. Get laid the night before. Whatever you have to do. And just relax. And I'm kidding about the late. Okay. So now, record keeping. Everything is 3 years. Complaints are 4. Remember that. Everything is 3 years. Complaints are 4. Anything anti-money laundering is 5. And 6 is big sacks. Remember, big sacks, like Santa carries 6 big sacks. BG for big and SCS for sacks. B for blotter. G for B. B is a blotter, is a trade blotter, all the trades. G is a general ledger, that's the money going in and out. S is stock records, stock ownership, and then C is customer information. Those are 6 years. Also, unfortunately, complaints on the MSRB level. So maybe I can make something out of that. But MSRB complaints are 6 years. FINRA is 4. They suck. And anything to do with forming the company, like board minutes, articles of incorporation, stuff like that, is lifetime. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Here's the thing. I used to say statements are 6, but I can't fucking find that in the book anyway. And you got SEC saying 6. You got Achievable saying 3. You got Kaplan saying 3. I can't find anywhere it looks like it's 3. I can't find I went through FINRA stuff. I'll do it again where statements are 6. People say it. I used to think it. I can't find it. Go with the rules. Okay. Boom. Bianca, see you on Sunday night. Victoria, hope that helped. Okay. It's very quick. It's super easy once you get it. Also, remember, correspondence does not need to be approved. 25 or less is correspondence. Anything over 25 is retail. And if it goes to institutions, you do not have to get pre-approved. It's reviewed. Okay. Everyone, I love having you on here. It's my favorite night. Don't forget to check out my Facebook group, the FINRA Exam Prep. Don't forget the memberships. Go check out. Also, don't forget, I keep forgetting. Don't forget to check me out at TikTok under Blue Collar Finance and on Instagram under Series 7 Whisperer. I will see you all later. And okay. There you go, James. Okay, that works. Fuck me. Okay, that's right. Okay. Boom, Mark. I love it. Thank you very much, everyone. Mark, thank you. And Matt, if you're still on here, get the fuck off. You're going to sleep. Drew, you should not be on here. You should be asleep already. Okay, y'all. I'll see you. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all on Tuesday.